It may not work.
It seems to have happened, and mine says live on YouTube up in the upper right-hand corner.
No, that wasn't the thing that may not work. What may not work is I'm not going to show the Plandemic trailer because it would cause a disturbance in the force.
Sad.
Sad.
Very sad.
But you're seeing us on YouTube is what you're saying.
Sad.
Yeah.
Rabbit Show. Look at that. It's in the force.
Sad.
Yeah, no.
Sad.
See,
Oh,
yeah,
you gotta
there you
mute.
go. But you're seeing us on YouTube is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Seeing that we on YouTube.
It's in the force. Sad. Yeah, no. See,
Oh,
yeah,
you gotta
there you
mute.
go. But you're seeing us on YouTube is what you're saying. That's a little better. And just like that, we are going to be going live for real. So let's take a look and see what's going on here. This is Michael Burns. I'm at the Mopco Improv Theater. You're not. I'm sure of that because I'm looking around the room. But virtually, I have some wonderful people with me who are members of Down the Rabbit Hole, Mopco's other performing group. And I know you want to meet them really soon, so we're going to bring them right on. Will Matthews is in the house. Come on aboard, Will. Say howdy to the folks, would you please?
Hi.
There he is. How you doing, man?
Doing all right, Vermont. I'm in Vermont.
Can't hear you. Oh, I know why. That's not you. That's me. Try it again.
I was just saying hi. Coming out here from Vermont. I wanted to be part of the show. Thanks for having me.
Greg Petrakis. What do you know? I told you I was going to do that, didn't I?
I'm here.
How's
Hi.
it? Did you just get a shower? Is that what's going on?
Just in my hair. Just showered my hair.
Yeah, nice. Cool. And Mike Short is in the house without his guitar because that's weird on this. Hello, Mike. I'm asking you a question. Don't answer. That's cool. Riley, how you doing? Come on aboard. There she is. Great to see you, kid. Glad you're here. You know who else is here, Riley? I know you do. All the way from Florida, Andy Johnston. Yeah! Woohoo! All right. Yeah. Hey, Andy.
Hey,
I forget the full name of your friend from Florida.
Suzanne Williams.
Suzanne Williams, come on down. Thank you. I never would have gotten Williams. It would have been like all night long. How you doing, Suzanne?
Really great, thanks.
Awesome. That's so good. And who am I missing? Heather. There she is, Heather Schwartz. All right. We are all together, and I am delighted to see each and every one of you. And for the 2.5 people watching on YouTube, thanks for coming by on a beautiful summer evening. We appreciate your presence very, very much. We're going to get started right now, less cooperatively, however, because in the short time that I've been talking, each one of these improvisers around me has become a Juris Doctor. That's right. I'm surrounded by attorneys. That's the game that we are about to play is called Objection. Will, we previously arranged that you would attempt to get a suggestion.
Yeah, sure. I got you covered. Dad! Toilet paper, should it come off the top or off the bottom of the
That
roll?
is, hold on. He's got to do better than that. That is not non-controversial. We're
That's
looking
not uncontroversial, apparently.
people have been shot over that question.
All right, he wants something different, actually. Really? Yeah, it's not good enough. He wants
No,
your best.
It's not good enough. It's that it is actually very controversial.
Mustard or relish on a hot dog?
Now we're talking mustard or relish on the hot dog. I shall be your judge this evening. And who would like to begin declaiming on this important subject? That looks like it's Greg. Go to it, buddy.
Relish is sweet. It complements the hot dog precisely where you need it, on the outside of the hot dog. You don't want that on the inside of the hot dog. The relish, smother.
Yes, Heather.
Objection. Beauty is only skin deep.
Sustained.
It's only on the outside. But what's really important is what's on the inside of the hot dog, I mean. You want to make sure that that is nutritious, delicious, and gorgeous while you're eating it.
Yes, Will Matthews.
Objection. Who is eating hot dogs as a health food?
Sustained.
I'm just saying, when I think of, a nice little diet, maybe like a keto, maybe like a Atkins.
Objection. Maine red hot dogs have multiple uses.
I want to hear about this. Sustained.
Maine red hot dogs not only taste wonderful, they also work great as a fishing lure.
Riley Hart.
Objection. Maine wild blueberries are awesome.
Well, nobody can argue with that. Sustained.
They're
Objection.
tiny, but they're packed.
Oh,
you-
Suzanne, sorry, you're overruled. You said objection before you were called on. I'm afraid
Mm.
you have to stay right there in Florida until the next time you object. Continue, Riley.
Packed with flavor. They come in freezer type packages that will last and last. Again?
You can say objection now, Suzanne.
Objection.
Yes.
Have you ever tried putting mustard on those little blueberries? It's
Sustained.
such a pain in the neck. You hold the little blueberry and you got your Frenches over here and you're squirting and it just goes all over.
Objection. Has anyone else noticed that blueberry flavor tastes nothing like actual blueberry fruit?
Sustained.
I think there's a couple different fruit flavors that do this, and it's really freaking annoying. But like, have you ever had, like, let's say a cherry pie or something? It doesn't taste like cherry. If you eat a cherry and then you eat a bite of the cherry filling, they don't taste even. remotely.
Heather.
Objection. I like the color red as a flavor.
Overruled.
And I really just think
Andy.
that
Andy.
Objection. Apple Jacks do not taste like apples.
Sustained.
Hey, that is one of those things where it's really not right. Apple Jacks taste like cinnamon, not like apple.
Yeah, Riley.
Tricks are for kids.
Sustained, and we only have 30 seconds, folks.
They're yummy. There's marshmallows. They don't taste like fruit, but who
Will.
cares?
Cookie Crunch was a cereal advertised in cartoons, and that's ridiculous.
Sustained.
Reese's Puffs were also advertised. It's literally Reese's as a cereal.
15 seconds. Andy.
Blueberries are the only cereal you should ever eat because they're made of blueberries.
Overruled. Riley.
Boo!
Thank
Boo!
you. Sustained. And Riley.
Boo! Boo!
Riley. Yes. Absolutely wonderful. Hey, one of you folks, I got bumped off just before. Somebody post the order on chat. I'd be very appreciative. Not the YouTube chat. If you're at home, you don't have to do a thing. Don't worry about it. Just one of these.
Driving is
That
next.
Yes, I know what's next. It's what's fourth that I was having a hard time with, to be perfectly honest with you. And why do I know driving's next? Because it's a beautiful, beautiful evening. It's June. A lot of folks, including myself, have been cooped up for a long time, and everybody wants to go take a drive. Hey, before we do this next thing, if you go take a drive, just do it responsibly, okay? Watch your driving, watch the other guy, and do that other stuff you're supposed to do. There's the lecturing part. It's over now. So take it away, Mike Short. You're going to share this with us? And here we go.
Brian, don't say a word. Don't say a word. I know what I'm doing.
If you just ease up a little bit.
Listen, I got an A on my driving test the other day, and I don't want to hear it. Okay? I'm the driver. I'm the driver. Oh, hitchhikers.
Will you don't pick up hitchhikers?
Let's see if they look friendly. Forget it.
Listen, were you graded on the curve?
Curve? I went around lots of curves, but I don't know about grading.
No, like Like you get an 80, but they give you 100 because.
Hold on. I'm concentrating.
Watch out!
I die. Oh my God. Okay, what should I do? Oh my God. Okay, phew. You made it. See?
There should be more handles in here. Are there more handles? Something I can hold.
It's all good, dude.
Okay, don't. There's a car right there. There's a car right there.
Yeah. I'm cool now. I'm cool. I was panicking for a second. You got any aspirin though? I have a headache. Checking the
Aspirin? No. Why would I have aspirin in a car?
checking the glove compartment.
I'm afraid to take my hands off of the handles.
Just dig around. I'm getting a headache here. I'm not gonna be able to drive.
Okay. Let me look. There's no I don't see any aspirin.
Dig around.
What is this? A sandwich? What do you have? A sandwich in your glove compartment?
Ooh, yeah. I'm hungry.
No, you're not eating while you're driving.
Come on.
Makeup? You have makeup in your glove compartment?
Of
Why don't you-
course. I have to look good while I'm driving.
No, you don't have to look good while you're driving. You have to drive. That's what you're supposed to do.
Here's an aspirin.
Oh, hey, thanks.
What? Are you in the back seat? What?
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
Oh, aspirin. Aspirin tastes terrible when you don't have a glass of water. You guys have any drinks with you?
We don't have any water.
I just had to chew that thing.
I got what's left of my Colt 45.
Okay, that's great.
Oh, cool. That's malt liquor.
I'm just washing the aspirin down.
Oh,
It's fine.
we're gonna die. I don't want to die.
Just a sip, dude. Chill.
Hey,
You're speeding.
sir,
This is 45. You're going 47.
do you want the rest of my joint? You seem like you need it.
No!
Oh, I'll take it.
Okay, here you go.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, I gotta relax. He's Ryan, you're freaking me out here.
Oh,
You don't want to freak out the driver, you know.
serenity now, serenity now, serenity now.
That's right. Meditate or something. We're almost there.
Just stay.
And they're
between
taking
those. Just stay
a
between the
detour
lines.
to the Twilight Zone.
And thank you. All right. Beautiful. There we go. There we are. We're back. Thank you very much, folks. We appreciate your efforts on that little road trip. It did us all a world of good. And now, just to keep things moving, at a breakneck pace, just like that auto, had me scared. Let me tell you, that was really ripping along. We are going to do a speed round. Are you improvisers ready for the speed round? Yes, I'm seeing odds. I am seeing readiness. I'm seeing steely determination. Okay, here we go. And wait until I call on the first person. And Andy.
Okay, so I can probably give you a patent on the shape, but we already have ant killing machines, so you can't take.
Craig.
This is going to be the A on our giant typewriter. We're going to have a huge typewriter. Kids are going to love it. It's going to be.
Suzanne.
You know, I had one of those and I got rid of mine. I found that it was talking to me late at night. It was creepy. I didn't like it.
Riley.
See, I used it on my ears and they're flat now. Your ears with their like zigzag shape could really use this product.
Mike Short.
These are the best lifts I've ever used on the basketball court. I can actually dunk.
Heather.
Plug it in. Plug it in.
And finally, Will Matthews.
Some people's fathers, when they hit their midlife crisis, get like a motorcycle or a sports car. Mine decided to build guitar pedals himself. So the back room where he was just filled up with all these little tiny electronic doohickeys and hundreds of pedals. Hundreds.
Thank you, Will. And who are you going to call on? Oh, yeah, you got to show us your object first, don't you? There we are.
Suzanne.
Don't do it. Don't do it. It is not the cure. I'm pretty sure. I looked it up earlier today. It's not the cure. Don't, please.
Andy.
Bottle of air. Yes, it's now available in 5 states. Bottle of air, only $29.95.
Riley.
And I rubbed it, and a steam light kind of thing came out, and there's this voice said, "You get 3 wishes. What do you want?"
Mike Short.
It was interesting. In the back of the magazine, it said it would make my hair grow. So I rubbed it in firmly.
Mike
I'm still
Burns.
waiting.
Welcome to springtime in Poland. This week we shovel more snow. Watch.
Heather.
Ooh, that'll wash down the aspirin.
Craig.
Here at Tesla, we've refined the space travel process where we can get an entire family into a water bottle and shoot you to the moon.
All right, Craig.
Okay. Riley.
Instrument of the devil. Eat only with spoons or knives. Those who eat with that are diabolical and doomed.
Andy.
Look, I don't have an anger problem. You have to stab the potato, okay? I'm not that kind of guy.
Suzanne.
I saw the rats working with them out in the hayfield. It was amazing. I'm glad you took one.
Heather.
You think you're so special, don't you? I got one too.
Mike Short.
It's springtime for Hitler and Germany.
Oh,
Well,
I'm not happy with this. You know, across the street, Richard, he has ones with 5 prongs. We got to get new ones.
Michael.
Yeah, so if you do this really, really fast, you hypnotize yourself quickly, and then you can tell yourself to do anything and it'll work. Watch this. Lose weight and get handsome.
Okay,
Still waiting.
so we should choose Mike Short to pick the next one, maybe, since you already
Okay.
picked Michael.
Absolutely. Okay.
Michael.
I am from planet Riznak. That's all I got. Sorry. It's just
Craig.
This is what I use to hold my nitroglycerin. You have to keep it perfectly still. Here, hold this. Whatever you do, don't pull the trigger. Don't pull the trigger.
Andy.
I'm a maniac, I know.
Suzanne.
Did you get that at the airport? I picked up one of those at the airport, and I've been using it for weeks, and I think it's good. I mean, I'm not sure. With duty free, definitely duty free. Do you like it?
Will.
You know how people sometimes have like unreasonable hatreds of like benign objects? That's mine, because I worked in an aquarium and every day we had to clean the front of every single tank with a spray bottle and a whole collection of towels, and then there would be salt from the touch pond, and the salt from the touch pond would get left on the towel when you wiped it off, so you need like 5 towels in order to just do it, and you kept spraying and spraying to try and get all the salt off. And honestly, I hate them.
Heather.
Kitties. No, give me the spray bottle.
That's it.
That's it.
Right.
That's right. Riley.
Right.
Riley?
Me? You're asking, does it work? Oh, it works. It works a little too well. I sprayed a little behind each ear, and there were just men following me and popping up from everywhere I went. You know, they couldn't get enough of me. It was too much of a good thing.
And Riley, your object.
The hell? Can you hold
Sorry,
it
I
back
can't.
just a little bit so we can see the whole thing?
Sorry, I've got it reversed to the left and right on my camera, so I don't know which way to move it.
You're good. You're good. Just had to see the whole thing. All right. Yeah. That's right.
Okay. Andy,
I'm triple the pleasure, baby.
Heather,
If you think that is really going to get the stain out of your carpet, you are sadly mistaken.
Suzanne,
Did the aliens come out of that? Was that the spaceship?
Craig,
The newest cure for gingivitis by Willite. Willite will complement your teeth precisely the amount and time needed.
Mike Short,
This is a product I will never use because I'm allergic to wool.
Will,
Woolite available only from Diet Sheep.
Michael,
If you, like me, have always enjoyed having a flat top haircut like mine, you will want this newest addition to the Floby line, the Floby Flat Top.
Andy, did we do you already?
Yeah,
Andy,
Ooh. Whoa.
Suzanne.
Whoa.
I've seen those shoes under my bed. They're not yours, are they? I'm worried. I'm worried.
Michael.
Yeah, I tell you, you got your basic peachy kind of orange and lime colored shoe folks, and they've been coming around here, and we don't appreciate that.
Will.
Your shoes are looking a little too much like clown shoes. You're crouching into our territory. Honk honk. Do you want a fucking problem here, Mister? Honk honk.
Mike.
Well, I used to have a pair of shoes like that, but I gave up beer. And when I gave up beer, I had to give up bowling.
Heather.
I clicked my heels, and I am still in this basement in my house.
Riley.
reminds me of my great grandfather who was very fashion forward for his time. We used to have the best times together.
Nice.
And there we are. That's everybody, isn't it?
Heather.
It's okay.
Oh,
Heather.
Done a lot.
Heather.
Heather.
Do you want it? Do you want one more?
We'll leave Heather behind.
No, no more.
Nobody leaves Heather behind.
I've got a good one.
Here we go.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
Suzanne.
You've got a Yucky Mart by you? I love Yucky Mart. I do most of my major shopping there. That's great.
Andy.
Slurpees are bad for you. They come from ground up ants. Okay? We're not going to the store. They're bad for you.
Craig.
What? Slime? I think it's aisle 6. No, wait. 5. About halfway back on the left. Definitely 5.
Michael Burns.
Welcome to Yucky Mart. Glad you're with us. Got this job as a greeter when I retired.
Riley.
With this object, you have officially crossed the threshold and qualified to star on the show Hoarders. Congratulations.
Mike Short.
At Yucky Mart, we will show you how stoned these things are by holding them upside down.
And Will.
Oh, Timmy, don't eat the yellow snow. No. We can monetize that. We can monetize that.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, everybody, for your patience during that was a speed round. We started out at a good, solid clip and just sort of went. But by God, Will, that ending was just
It was long.
the whole thing. Absolutely wonderful. So it's time for 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a game about a relationship of concern. We know all of you out there have had the kind of thing where you're just concerned about somebody and you have to have a little heart to heart with them. Sometimes it doesn't work and you ask a friend to join you and and maybe even 2 friends. And well, I'm talking enough. Let's see what happens.
You know, you're a good looking girl. And if you just, you know, if you just spend a little more time at the mirror and, you know, you know, just with the tiniest bit of effort, just a little effort. I'm not, you know, you'd still be you, but you'd be, you know, people could see how lovely you are inside. You know, just a little effort.
You've got a really great personality. I mean, everybody here likes you. You know, I mean, you're just really, really nice.
Yes, and people could see that at a glance if you just kind of brighten up a little, maybe you know, something, the color. You could wear a color once in a while.
The black is intimidating, but we have to admit, as your 3 parents, and that word on the front that I had to look up in the Urban Dictionary maybe is off-putting.
A little off-putting.
You know, we don't want to mess with your creativity, but you know, sometimes it's just a little too far.
I like the black. I like the black.
Sure, and black with, you know, a pop of red. You know, a little bit of color would really pop against the black. So, you know, keep the black. Maybe turn it inside out so the word doesn't, you know, I mean, just give people a chance to get to know you before you.
First impressions.
Yeah,
So
just be a little more
beautiful.
welcoming.
You're so beautiful on the inside.
Yes, just let it out. Just let it out.
I work at Popeyes. They make me wear this. Is it that offensive?
Thank you, Suzanne, and scene. All right. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you very much. God, I would hate that. That would be so awful. Oh.
That was brutal. Brutal.
So, it's an interesting evening here. We have a group of improvisers from, at the moment, it's 3 states, right? Will, where are you again?
Vermont.
Where
It's
about?
that little tiny one. I'm near Rutland.
You're Rutland, up,
Almost Delaware.
Yeah.
up north.
No, not near Delaware.
And Andy and a little ways south of Vermont. Are you near each other in Florida?
Yeah, probably I don't know, 5-6 miles.
5-6 miles. Whereabouts in Florida?
We are in Venice, Florida, which is about 20 minutes south of Sarasota on the West Coast.
There you go, on the West Coast. So you're not gonna totally disappear when the big one comes because you're on the
Not right away.
I'm
Take a
sorry.
little longer.
Good
They'll
job,
have more
Michael.
warning.
Real good job.
Didn't mean to do that, Suzanne. Really, I didn't.
Yeah, get the guest room ready.
Are there canals in Venice?
In Venice,
Are they-
Florida, are there canals?
Are there canals in Venice?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. They imported them, didn't they?
Yes.
They're the original.
From Italy.
Yeah, that's great. Well, we're glad you're here. That's one of the brighter spots of this whole COVID nightmare is Andy used to be a rabbit up here in Schenectady, and Will up here in Schenectady. And Will, you're not really from Vermont. That's a weird story too. You were in Tennessee, is that right?
Yes, I was in Memphis, Tennessee until a week ago. Now I'm quarantining for my grandmother's well-being.
Wow.
And I'll be back in Schenectady in a week and a couple days.
So the next time I see you virtually, you'll be close by.
You're right. I'll be virtually, but close by.
Yeah, isn't this a weird time?
Not virtually close by.
Wow. Well, we do have gratitude that you guys are with us. We're thankful for that very much. And the rest of us, we're pretty boring. We're from right around the Schenectady area, right? Riley, you're down the street.
8 minutes away.
You're across the river, just up like 5 miles from where I'm standing right now. And Mike, I don't know where the heck you are, but I know it's close by.
Mike Steiner.
And
Mike,
Craig is like 6 blocks away.
Mike Steiner, and Craig, you're also like
I'm the closest.
you're a stone's throw from where I'm standing right now. So there you go. I just thought I'd establish that for everybody. And now we are going to move right on. I'm hungry. Anybody else hungry?
Hungry.
Hungry? Well, let's get some dinner. What do you say?
All right.
Sometimes improvisers just like to do a little scene. That's what we're going to do. It's dinner time.
So I have a new opinion.
Well, that's,
Oh boy.
here we go. Okay. Okay.
All right.
I read
Hold on. Chucky's got an opinion. Everybody stop chewing. Yeah. Okay, Chuck.
There goes my appetite.
I read an article.
Oh, that's news.
Yeah, one article, but it was very long, so I know it's right.
I don't think that's the way that works.
No, I got to go with Chucky.
He thinks it's the way it works.
No, I
You know, if
think-
someone took the time to write it, who would take the time to write lines?
They put a lot of long words in it too. Was it a lot of words and a lot of them were long?
Yeah. A lot of the words, a lot of them were very long.
Ellie,
like,
Ellie read an article. Didn't you, Elle?
I did. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it though.
That's all right. You read one, Elle. Go ahead.
That's the thing, you know.
What was
You
it
don't want to. You never talk about the article you write. You write and it's out there, and I think they call it the cybernet,
No, shit.
and then
What?
yeah, you never defend the
Mr.
article.
Critique? What is this, Mr. Critique?
Read the
Read
article.
an article, and all of a sudden you can judge everybody's article.
No,
I don't think
I'm
we should be
saying-
talking about
I'm-
articles. That's all.
I'm saying when you write an article, you don't defend it.
Well,
You go away.
who in this family is going to write? Who in this family is going to write an article? Is there
I'm
any?
not writing the
You
article.
want to hear my opinion or not?
Is there any?
No.
You want to hear my opinion or do you
No.
not want to hear my
Yeah,
opinion?
Chucky. Oh yeah, Chucky. Fine. I don't get seconds, but I want to hear your opinion. Go ahead, Chuck.
Squirrels should unionize.
You gotta be kidding me!
What? You gotta be kidding me? Squirrels should unionize.
You knew that would piss me off, Chucky.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think it's
They're
time.
the chipmunks.
I think it's time we talk about it, because I think there's a lot of squirrels out in people's backyards doing a lot of work and they're getting absolutely nothing for it. They're getting paid peanuts.
He's
Nobody
pulling
cares about the
Eat
chipmunks,
peanuts.
Chucky.
Jimbo. He's pulling your
They
leg.
eat bird seed. I
Jimbo.
read it.
Yeah.
Chucky's pulling your leg.
Wait, what? He's pulling my leg?
He's pulling your leg, Jimbo. Chucky, tell him you're pulling Jimbo's leg. Come
It's
on.
it's all right. Let me paint a picture for you. It's
Now you paint a picture.
situational
Come
humor.
on.
It's situational humor. It's situational humor. You gotta understand.
Ellie in the
What?
kitchen. Meatloaf.
What?
You sure there's no more meatloaf in the kitchen?
Maybe
The
there is.
squirrels don't actually
I'm not
work,
gonna get
right?
it.
And the term, when someone wants to unionize, it's because they're underpaid, right?
Hold on. I'm still at the meatloaf. Was that a figurative meatloaf? that
No, I'm talking about the meatloaf, Jimbo. Come on.
Were you pulling my leg with the meatloaf? That's all I'm saying.
No,
Chuck-
the meatloaf is made from like the upper part of the cow,
Somebody
not the leg.
pass me a knife. I didn't get a knife. All right. Thanks.
Just saying, I'm sorry I jumped at you, Chucky. Sorry.
Chucky's a very sensitive guy, Jimbo.
I'm really in tune with my emotions. I read an article once about emotional availability. What? It was a good article. It was long and it had words. It had words like obfuscation, That's a
That's not
good
even a
word.
Back me
That's
up
a-
here.
Learn
That's-
while I'm eating. I want to eat in peace. I don't want to learn
They're
anything.
wrong words.
Why do you not want to learn anything? Why are you so close-minded about knowledge?
I'm
We
trying to eat my dinner.
We got what we need, Chuck.
Why are you both always like that?
Like what?
We know enough.
You don't want to learn new things. You
You
know,
know,
I email you a lot of things that I get emailed. I forward you. You know, some of them even say forward to 10 people or you'll die in your sleep.
What are you doing? What are you doing this summer? You just gonna be hanging out with Lucinda down there on the lawn of the library?
Oh, I figured I'd become a Facebook activist.
What?
God,
Is that even a thing? That's not even a thing. You're pulling my leg.
I know. It seems I know a lot of people who do that. They
Oh,
make
Well, if you want to consider seconds for people to work hard all day.
I want to
Hey,
hear more about
no.
Facebook. I like the Facebook topic.
well, I figured out a few things that as long as you use inflammatory rhetoric, people will engage with you.
Yeah.
I learned both those words in an article, inflammatory and rhetoric.
I don't want to learn that stuff.
No, that's good. No, I read
Yeah.
about
Facebook.
I read about that too.
Yeah.
That's the president does.
I'll tell you, I don't believe in any of your cotton picking, stupid, dumbass, inflammatory rhetoric. Okay? You can take your inflammatory rhetoric and just shove it.
Jimbo,
Yeah.
You're really hurting my feelings right now.
bowling.
Just write that on Facebook.
Oh.
You see,
Oh.
Tom just left. Didn't you see him walk out?
Time for bowling.
Bowling.
We go bowling.
You know, I read an article about how bowling shoes are starting to encroach in the clown sphere, and there's a lot of discourse there, a lot of discord.
Jimbo, you go bowling or what?
Jimbo, you gonna answer?
Well, can you repeat the question, please?
Are you coming bowling or what?
Am I going bowling?
With me.
I'm going bowling when I am through with Chucky here. I'm showing my man Chucky some respect. He's still telling me about his discourse.
I'll go. I'll go bowling. I'm done.
You're done?
Wait a second.
I'm done. I'm going to go bowling. It sounds fun.
Ellie,
Fine. Go bowling.
us. This is an all-male league. You're not going. Where the hell did? She's
He's
not.
going
going bowling.
You know, I read an article about how that's not okay.
And scene.
What the? I didn't get my meatloaf.
And scene.
All right then. I don't know who those people are, but they seemed somehow very familiar, nonetheless, in a very frightening way. Yes, they did. Okay, dinner's over, and it's time for a little culture. How about that? So we're going to revisit one of the great mid 20th century movies of Europe, and we did. I will confess, we got a title earlier, but the actors in this movie have not heard that title yet. I am going to reveal it to them now. Who are the voices again? Just okay. So Riley and
Well,
Will, the voices and the visible actors. There they are, and the four of you. The title of this mid 20th century European art film classic is, well, it's a translation. Bear that in mind. Angst on a Baguette.
oh, oh,
Hmm.
why? Why? Because nothing. No, there's just no reason for any of it.
Angst. The baguette. I weep for France. I weep for the chef, the baker, those around us, and everyone, in every place, in everywhere. The dough does not rise, and we do not rise, and the sun shall not rise, and where can we look to?
Oh, oh, I weep for the baker's girlfriend. She has even less reason to hope.
I mean, the baker's a nice guy, you know, he treats her pretty well. I don't think that's a little uncalled for. I'm just saying, you know, like the world is going, you know, kind of burning around us, but he's trying to do what he can for her, and I think that's a little inappropriate, you know.
I hadn't thought of it that way, but why do you always attack what I say, even if you're right?
Look, so it's not okay if I'm right? I shouldn't be questioning you if I'm right? What am I supposed to be doing then? Do you want me to just let you be wrong? Oh, and now you're crying. Now you make me feel bad for just saying the thing that is correct. You can't cry because I'm correcting you. This is manipulative behavior. I talked to my therapist a couple days ago, and she said that while you can be a little bit less aggressive when you talk to her, you need to not let her emotionally manipulate you by crying when you call her out for inappropriate toxic behavior.
You care more about your therapist than you care about me.
You know, I don't think this is working anymore. Honestly, I feel like I'm trying to make myself available. I'm trying to improve. I'm trying to make myself a better man for you and a better man for those around me. And I'm trying to deal with the fact that the infinite mysteries of life are insurmountable and eventually will all fall to the dust that we were born from. And yet here you are making things implicitly more difficult as I try to improve. You're staying in your ways and you're not changing.
Hold me.
And scene. Yes.
It was great.
Thank you, Federico Fellini and all the others who blazed a trail for that little piece of improv right there. Well, we're going to end with a little bit of educational service to all. It is time once again for conversational English for speakers of English. So, the Down the Rabbit Hole players present Conversational English for Speakers of English, Level 3, Lesson 6. At the post office. Yes, miss, may I help you?
Yes, please. I would like a stamp.
A stamp.
A stamp.
A stamp.
Yes, please. I would like to buy a stamp. To buy a stamp.
We have many kinds of stamps here.
Oh, goody. You have many kinds. Many.
Many kinds of stamps here at the post office.
You have many kinds of stamps here at the post office.
Here at the post office.
May I see the many kinds of stamps?
You would like me to show you the stamps available for purchase.
Yes, that is what I said.
Oh, now?
Yes, please show me the many kinds of stamps now.
I will show you the many kinds of stamps now. Here are the stamps we have for sale.
For sale is a synonym for purchase.
I may purchase any of these stamps?
You may purchase any of these stamps. They are all for sale.
These are for sale.
These
Which
are,
is cheapest?
they are all 50 cents, but they are forever stamps.
I only need a stamp for today.
These are forever stamps.
I said I only need a stamp for today.
These
Today.
are forever stamps.
Today.
Forever.
I will mail this stamp today.
On an envelope?
Yes. On an envelope.
The Postal Service is under attack.
I just want a stamp, please, now.
You may have this stamp for 50 cents.
I'll give you 45. 45.
45 cents.
45 cents for this stamp now.
You don't have another nickel? Nickel.
I want that stamp now. 45 cents.
Nickel.
Take it or leave it.
I'll-
Take or leave.
I'll take it.
Take it.
I will take your 45 cents for this 50-cent stamp.
Ha!
The
Ha!
Postal Service is under attack.
And I beat you. Ha!
You are not alone.
I am not. There are hordes of us. Hordes. Hordes of us.
Hordes.
I am late for work. Late. Late for work.
I've been standing here for 45 freaking minutes.
45
Freaking.
freaking minutes.
Freaking.
45
Freaking.
cents.
Freaking.
45
A
minutes.
package. I want to mail a package.
The
Can I
45.
get
Service
some service?
is under
Stamp.
For the love of everything good,
Can I
please
get
buy the stamp.
Package is
some
leaking.
Now.
service?
these
My package is leaking.
for
I
Right.
want to speak
stamps.
to the
My ankles
manager.
are swollen.
Hordes of us.
Is
I
leaking.
want to speak
Is under.
This is
to the manager.
forever.
I'm sending liquid.
Forever.
I want to
Or-
speak
Forever.
Forever.
I'm sending
to the manager.
liquid.
Forever.
Now.
Forever.
Late.
Forever.
I'm
couldn't want
leaving.
My letter to
Hordes.
the
And I'm leaving
Forever.
of the letter.
This will
A
be
bad
Now.
forever.
Yelp review.
No insurance.
Hordes.
and
Late.
nothing.
Yelp review.
No
Or-
I'll
insurance.
deliver it myself. Thank
Now.
you.
I'm leaving
Thank you.
I have to
and
pee.
leaving
pee.
a bad Yelp review.
I'm
Thank
never
you
coming
for
here
attending.
Again.
For attending our lesson number 6 at the post office. Please tune in next week for lesson 7 at the car wash.
And that about wraps it up. I did not know where that was going to go, but I'm glad it went there. Hey, if you have a little extra change, go down to the post office and buy a bunch of Forever stamps because we need them to stick around. Meanwhile, Black Lives Matter. You're damn right. Black Lives Matter. We are down the rabbit hole, and we're glad that you dropped by tonight. Tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, an extremely special and very different live Mopco show, live.mopco.org. We suggest you check it out. I'm not going to show the trailer, but there is something called Plantdemic, which is a product of our filmmaking class that will be debuting in early July. You don't want to miss it. Thank you again for coming out. Thank you to Andy and Craig and Suzanne and Mike and Will and Riley and Heather, and I'll even thank myself. We love y'all. Thanks so much for coming out. We really appreciate it. Be healthy.